So any initial I do have a survey to go out for this, but any initial feedback on it or anything you can think of? Okay. That's a step in the right. That's a step in the right direction. So that's a step in the right direction. That's cool. And
I really liked it. It was good to push. I like having the visual too, just getting the
yeah.
check marks off of there, knowing you're coming. Doing the weeklies is also really good doing the weigh-ins.
Cool.
It would have been nice to do like a halfway point measurements.
Yeah.
Just so you see if you're motivate yourself even more, or see if it's not just weight and there's some gains too.
Okay. Cool.
Otherwise, it's really good.
So half point check-in, weigh-in would be good. Yeah.
May opt out of that one, but it may be as
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Jeffy, any? No thoughts? No.
I like that board because you can, get you motivated when you see other people and how many they're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yesterday, 11 classes yesterday.
You make the boxes bigger per day.
Yeah. No. So the board was motivating, seeing other people and what they were doing. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's stuff that I've gotten some feedback already from some people on if we do a next one or when we do another one. The next one I think it will be like a 12-week challenge. I know 6 weeks. 6 weeks isn't a long time, and I know a lot of the challenges out there, I'll give you a diet and say, here, eat this. And I've heard back from some people that have tried some of that stuff or that are, did go elsewhere and do that. And they didn't learn anything from it. So they just went, here, follow this diet. And then once it's over, it's like, you could try to keep following the diet, but you're probably going to be sick of this food and you didn't actually learn anything from it. And that's not something that I wanted to do here. I wanted people to learn some good habits and be able to keep them. And from what I've heard so far, everyone says that what they've been doing is sustainable, which is awesome. So I'm super happy about that. I will be kind of sending out a survey too, just if you have any thoughts afterwards or whatever on how we could make it better. I'm thinking I would have somebody come and actually do more follow-ups with people. We would do more. Not everyone used the Facebook page. There were a bunch of people that were throwing stuff up in that, but I think some of the feedback was that some people wished that they would have learned some more of the movements to feel a bit more comfortable in classes. And for you guys, you're members already, so you have an idea of what you're doing, even though you're still being coached on everything. For newer people, they found some of that a little bit intimidating. But they also liked being able to come to classes and see that there's all different shapes and sizes and abilities doing it and doing some pretty cool stuff too. So that was definitely good to hear back from. But even if we have one of the coaches on Monday night at 8 o'clock or whatever, hey, for those of you that are brand new, come on, we're going to teach you the squat series, goblet squats, back squats, front squats, overhead squats, stuff like that. And then it's Wednesday night, we're going to do some pressing, kind of like what we did previously for our base camp sessions, the group sort of thing. But so we might end up going that route. But there's some different ideas and options. I've talked to my sister-in-law, who's a photographer, who would be able to do a photo shoot at the end of it, so an individual photo shoot. So if you wanted to, and that might be a bit more motivating for people too, to get a little summer shred going on sort of thing.
I'd have to lose a lot.
But you could have pictures taken from here up if you want. So it's yeah.
I want that coach back here.
No, you get when she did some shots, one of the shots of me was lifting the tire, so the tire comes up to here, so all you see is shoulders and face and that. So it's that turns out all right. Yeah. No, but if people wanted to take part in that, that might be a little bit more motivation for the training too, and hopefully your why for it is a little deeper than a photo shoot at the end, and sustainability beyond that. But yeah, exactly. I want to be in the start calendar. So So we do have some of the, it's not really secrets to success, but I found from what I've heard back from people, the people that made the biggest changes were the most consistent coming to the gym. They were kind of sourcing out, we did give ideas for like protein and carbs and fat and all that kind of stuff, but the people that went the extra mile and were like doing a little extra homework and like plugging stuff into MyFitnessPal and like looking online at how much like values calories are in food and stuff like that, taking a bit more ownership and like looking at it and going like, holy shit, I'm eating this stuff and it says it's good for you, but it's not really that good for you. Stuff like that. A lot of it comes down to the process and if you could be consistent with a process. So one of our first goals was the protein intake, 0.75 grams to 1 gram of body weight, or per pound of body weight. A lot of people saw some great results from that, just from being full longer, not being as hungry afterwards when they take in that amount of protein. Recovery was better, sleep was better, and that's just protein, which was awesome. And there were some people who did it like the vegetarian way, some people did it like the, you know, I don't know, the carnivore way, whatever. But just planning on like your meals, how much you're going to take in at each one, breaking it down. We gave some options too through the videos on Facebook and stuff like that, just to balance it out through the day. So you're like, oh, I'm like 100 grams of protein short before bed. I'll just eat half a cow and then I should be good or whatever. But you know, having those options, breaking it down so that you could successfully take the right amount in through each meal throughout the day was helpful for a lot of people. And a lot of people were taking in maybe a quarter or a third of what they should have throughout the day for protein sources or total intake on protein. So it was really cool to kind of see that people bump that up and